I hope you guys aren't all hauled out. Like, time is of the essence in the summertime for me. So the hauls are the easiest and the quickest for me to film right now. It was raining the other day, so I thought I'd have like an entire day to film and work on my makeup collection video, but it only lasted like 2 or 3 hours, and then it got nice out and out the door I went. I purchased 2 items from Chanel's summer collection. One of them is the Le Beige Healthy Glow Multicolor Duo number 2, and the Chanel products do come with the velvet pouch. Now this one here, it's got the Le Beige packaging on it, and it does come with your brush. This product is not swatch worth a darn, but when I use it as a blush and I mix both the colors together, I can kind of concentrate my brush and kind of grind it in there to use this portion as a highlight, but this looks much prettier when you use a brush and put it on the skin than it does when you swatch it. And this particular product actually smells like the blushes from Chanel as opposed to like the Cucumbery Le Beige line. So here's the highlight, and then here's the blush. I would call the blush kind of like a satin, but you can see it really swatches terrible, but on my fair skin it's a really pretty blush color. I also purchased the quad from the collection. It's called Empreinte du Désert. I could be butchering that, but this particular quad is of the gelée or like MAC in Extra Dimension type of a formula, and this is one of the nicest quads I think that Chanel has come out with in a long time. All of the shades are really gorgeous, and I've worn this a couple times. Today I have got these 3 shades on my lid. So let's give you some swatches. This is a really nice quad. Everything is shiny in here, however, so something to make note of. So that is Empreinte du Désert. And then I had went ahead and placed an order with Besame Cosmetics. I was watching Carrot Flowers here on YouTube. I'll link her channel down below. And she had hauled one of the blushes, and I must have never been on the website for a while because I hadn't seen blushes back when I had looked at it a long time ago. And then Sephora carries Besame, and they didn't have the blushes in either, so I was like, I want to try some of these blushes. And while I was on the site, I also saw this rouge brush. It says the softest, finest man-made hair washable brush head, and I just think I have their 2 larger brushes that are kind of a different type of a shape. They're real like old school, like very vintage, and I don't really reach from that often, but this one here I thought I would use quite a bit. Super soft, synthetic, and then it has Besame on the handle, but just so very vintage, which I really like that about Besame. When I put this in my cart and then the 2 blushes, I went to check out and I ended up getting this 50% off. So I think if you spent over a certain amount of money, you were able to get this brush. And there was a few other items too that you could get 50% off with spending so much money. So I was really happy to get that 50% off because I was going to buy it anyway. And then the blushes that I got, this shade is Sweet Pink 708. And the packaging on this, again, very vintage. It's not super convenient in that this turns off. But again, I think that that's part of the, you know, vintage feel of Besame Cosmetics, so I don't mind it. There's a mirror in the lid. And then here is the blush. These blushes are extremely soft. I wore this the other day. Beautiful on the skin. It's kind of like a matte baby pink color. But like, you definitely don't have to smush a brush in here. It's a very delicate, I would guess, call it, blush. So that one is Sweet Pink. And the next one is called Raspberry 709. Again, same type of twist off packaging. And this is kind of a plummy berry mauve color. Both of them, I would call them more like satin mattes. I also purchased 3 of the new Urban Decay Vice lipsticks. I was able to see all 100 shades when I was in Ulta, and that's just like, that's an overwhelming number of lipsticks, but I did get 3 of them. This first one is in the shade Brat, and it's a sheer color. The packaging on this is a lot lighter and not quite as sturdy as their old like Revolution lipsticks, but they are cheaper. So this one here is Brat, and I've worn all of these thus far, and I do like them. So here's Brat. It's a really easy pink shade to wear. And then this shade is Weirdo, and this is a cream finish. And the last one is in the shade ZZ, and this is also a cream finish. Put ZZ right here. So you've got Brat, Weirdo, and ZZ from the Urban Decay Vice lipstick range. Then I'd gotten an email from Charlotte Tilbury stating that the Hot Lips range was on pre-order, and I went ahead and pre-ordered 3 of the shades. I believe they're available now just to order on the Charlotte Tilbury website, and I'm hoping they're going to come to Beautylish, I think in a couple days actually, because I think I got an email from them. And then they should also be at like Nordstrom and stuff. But I picked up 3 shades. This first one is in the shade Kidman's Kiss, and this is the one that I have on my lips today. This is the only matte one that I had purchased, and it does have the little lips embossed on the bullet there, which I think is cute. So here is Kidman's Kiss, and this is the only matte one that I purchased. And I do like, for being a matte lipstick, I can handle this one on the lips. Normally I don't like to have mattes on my lips just because I don't like the feeling of it, but this particular formula wears quite nicely. This next shade is Live It Up, and I love this color. This is such a me type of a color, but it's a pink with a little bit of a cooler undertone to it. And this is the regular type of formula, so it kind of has a more creamy creaminess to it. And the last one is Kim KW, and this is a really pretty nude with a bit of a pink undertone to it. I wore this with, this works great with, well, the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk and also the nude shade lip liner. This looks really pretty with those. So those are the 3 Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks that I purchased, and there's a couple other shades that I'm eyeing. Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks are very, very nice. The formulas, I would say, are very similar to like Tom Ford and also the Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy range. Then I also purchased one of the Dior Addict lipsticks, and the shade that I got is 465 Cruise. They've got some super pretty colors in the range. These are the newest ones where they've got the Christian Dior in a different type of color through the center, and I kind of thought that that might rub off, but I was going like this and I've worn this a couple times, and you can still see the CD in purple inside of there. But it's just a really pretty easy to wear pink. So that is, what I say, 465 Cruise. I did get the other shade of the Givenchy Kohl Couture waterproof eyeliner that I'd wanted. It's in the shade 05 Jade, and I cannot stop wearing this color. I've been looking for a pencil eyeliner in this type of a green, like for the waterline that stays put decent for so long, and I feel like I finally found it, and I can't stop wearing it. So this is 05 Jade. And this is what I have on today. And I really, really enjoy these liners. I've got the cobalt one, and then also like a turquoise, I think is the other shade. And then a few products from Lancome. I did get 2 of the Juicy Shakers. I purchased the blue one because it is super cool looking. And this is the one called Mint to Be. And each one, like based off their name, has like a different smell or like a flavor scent to it. And I carry this around in like my purse when I go places to put on if I need some hydration, and I feel like it hydrates right when I put it on, but I don't feel like it adds a ton of hydration to my lips. Like I feel like it's something that I have to keep applying to get some hydration out of it. So I'm a little iffy on the fact that these are supposed to be a nourishing product for the lips, but I do think that they add a nice glossy touch to it, and they are fun. Like a little martini. And the other shade that I got is Melly Melon, number 301. And this one, there was another really beautiful like blue tone pink color that I liked, but it kind of showed up with not a lot of color, so I thought I'd get one that would put kind of more of a tint to my lips. So I went with this one, and it does have a more of a pink tint. And this one smells like, it smells like cantaloupe. And then lastly, I purchased a bronzer also from Lancome. It's the Belle de Tante Powder Glow Trio number 12. It just looks so pretty to pass up. This is what the compact looks like. And then inside, I believe there was a brush in there, which I took it out, but it's embossed with flowers and like Lancome. But the tone of this bronzer is really neutral. I really like it for my complexion. I believe the other one is a bit lighter than this, but I'll swatch all 3 shades and then I'll swatch them together. And then So I've used this a couple times, and it's a really pretty bronzer. There's what, 0.35 ounces of product in there. And there goes some embossing. I hope you guys enjoyed that and found it helpful. I have got to run out the door. If I don't see you guys before the 4th, I hope you guys all have a very safe and wonderful 4th of July. Thank you for watching. Definitely do not forget to wear sunscreen, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.